Joe here from the Guitar Nerds podcast, and this is the Thorpy FX Pulse Doppler. So the Thorpy FX Pulse Doppler is yet another collaboration pedal between Adrian Thorpe of Thorpy FX and Dan Coggins, previously of Lovetone pedals. Although it's less a collaboration because Dan Coggins is now working at Thorpy FX, so expect loads of exciting new things in the future from those two behemoths of British effects pedal tone. This being the latest, the Pulse Doppler, inspired obviously by the Lovetone Doppelganger, but it is something totally new. I feel like it's an advancement of that. The Doppelganger I always found a little bit complicated or counterintuitive. I mean, nothing Dan Coggins makes is counterintuitive, but to me, as a simple sort of guitarist, bassist, there were a lot of controls that I didn't understand. This is way more laid out with the guitarist in mind, but it's still very intuitive. Okay, so let's hear what the Pulse Doppler sounds like. I'm going to be playing this Harmony Juno, this rather lovely Harmony Juno in a rose finish with this gorgeous deep sea rosewood neck. It's got a couple of gold foil P90s in there. They're incredibly articulate. Most of what I'll be doing on this will be on the neck pickup. To be honest, I'm just going to play a little riff into this very old Digitech Jamman Solo XT. I really should be using a Boss RC3. I'm sure Matt's not very happy with me, but I lent my RC3 to J Cross, so there's nothing I can do. And then out of that, I'm going to go into Neural DSP. I'm going to use the Corey Wong, just the default, his sort of valve amp, kind of a pushed-ish valve amp. I'll clean it up a bit and add a little bit of reverb onto the other end, just to make everything sound a little nicer. Let's hear what it sounds like. So there you have it, the Thorpy FX Pulse Doppler, an absolutely wonderful phase-shifting delight from one of the best effects pedal manufacturers in the UK at the moment. If you want to hear Adrian Thorpe talking super detail about this pedal and how it works and all the things that went towards making this pedal what it is, then tune into the Guitar Nerds podcast next week, the world's #1 guitar podcast, where we'll have Adrian Thorpe and Mikey Demas from Redbeard Effects on that episode. We'll catch you next week for more of this guitar nerdery. Farewell